These sweets are worth the international shipping. I'm Ashley with WatchMojo UK, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 popular British candies everyone must try. Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. For this list, we're looking at the chocolates, candies, and sweets that are not only among the most popular in the United Kingdom, but also taste divine. Number 10. Crunchie. When it comes to crafting succulent chocolates that leave one craving for more, few companies have the pedigree of Cadbury. Predating the 1930s, Crunchie has been around for a good old while, and it lives up to its name. While the outer layer of milk chocolate is quite delightful, Crunchie's defining trait is the honeycomb toffee lying within the sweet coating of Cadbury goodness. Each bite triggers a mighty crunch that causes honey-flavored awesomeness to spread across the mouth, and the flavor remains well after the chocolate is gone. Only something special can stand alongside Cadbury's dairy milk, and the Crunchie is more than deserving.
That Friday feeling. You just can't keep it in.
Number 9. Rowntree's Fruit Pastels. Chocolate bars are great. That being said, there are times when nothing hits the spot like popping one colourful sugary sweet after another. Known for containing fruit juice and soft consistency, Rowntree's Fruit Pastels arrive in 5 colours and, by extension, flavours. Personal preference aside, Fruit Pastels are almost worth seeking out solely for the blackcurrant variant, especially since the fruit is not readily accessible in certain parts of the world. While a jelly soaked in sugar is far from healthy, Fruit Pastels taste relatively natural compared to other similar sweets.
Rowntree's Fruit Pastels. You just can't help.
Number 8. Milky Way. In an apparent attempt to confuse expats, the American Milky Way bears a closer resemblance to the European Mars bar rather than the Milky Way sold in the United Kingdom and most other parts of the world.
Milky Way, the sweet you can eat between meals without ruining your appetite.
The biggest difference between the two is the caramel, in that the European Milky Way has none. While both came with a nougat center, the non-US version is far more low density and even floats on milk. If in the mood for a tasty but not too heavy chocolate bar, the Milky Way is an ideal choice.
So light, it won't ruin your appetite.
Number 7. Smarties. Not to be confused with the tablet candy sold in the United States, the British Smarties have been around in some form or another since the 19th century, although the candy's official name only came about in 1937. Milk chocolate covered in a smooth sugar casing, Smarties are commonly distributed as a party or festive treat, particularly around Christmas time. While sold in 8 different colours, the orange Smartie is the only one that does not taste like milk chocolate. Luckily, milk chocolate never stops tasting wonderful. Number 6. Terry's Chocolate Orange. As one of the more unique sweets on the market, Terry's Chocolate Orange looks and tastes exactly like its name suggests. Split into 20 pieces and wrapped in a thin foil, each section is textured to match the fruit, while the orange flavouring is quite strong. Typically left for a special occasion or presented as a gift, the classic Terry's Chocolate Orange is intended to be shared with a group, although a bar variant does exist. Some chip shops have also taken to selling deep-fried chocolate oranges. Don't worry, they taste better than they sound.
It's not Terry's. It's mine.
Number 5. Wine gums. Launched by Maynard's but also sold by various brands, wine gums are a rare non-alcoholic candy better suited for adults than children. While slightly similar to gummy bears, wine gums are considerably chewier and tend to work best as a complementary confectionery alongside saltier plates. Although sugar is certainly part of the equation, wine gums pack less of a sweet punch than many other gummy candies. Without a coating of sugar to mask the taste, the fruit flavor comes out quite clearly in Maynard's creation. Permitting the thought of tough candy sticking to your teeth is not too off-putting, wine gums are a must-try.
Set the juice loose!
Number 4. After 8. Created by Rowntree in 1962 and presently sold by Nestle, these thin sweets are perfect for those craving a breath mint that also happens to include a dash of chocolate. Traditionally created using dark chocolate rather than milk, After Eights contain a creamy peppermint filling that is refreshing but not too overpowering. While both ingredients are acquired tastes, After Eight successfully strikes an accessible middle ground by combining bitter dark chocolate with fresh and sweet mint. Besides tasting great and leaving behind a minty breath, After Eights boasts some rather sophisticated looking packaging. Number 3. Galaxy Minstrels. Placing the word Galaxy on the wrapping of a chocolate bar automatically sends expectations skyrocketing through the roof, and eating just one of these buttons should show you why. Milk chocolate covered in a dark brown shell, Galaxy Minstrels are deceptively simple. However, the candy has just the correct amount of sweetness, richness, and crunch to ensure a packet's contents disappear within seconds. Coming across as supersized M&Ms, Minstrels are almost delicate in nature, with the chocolate filling promoting a smooth consistency rather than an overpowering cocoa taste. Galaxy Minstrels are out of this world.
Melt away for a moment with Galaxy Minstrels.
Number 2. Maltesers. As proposed by the name, this classic chocolate has a distinct malt taste, a cereal grain product utilized in a diverse range of products like beer and Ovaltine. While malted milk balls are quite common, Maltesers stand out from the crowd by injecting a touch of honey into the formula while holding a light density so the candy basically melts following a few seconds on the tongue. If melted milk chocolate sounds boring, then try biting into a Malteser to unveil a delicious crispy center. You'll be surprised how quickly you go through this amazing treat.
Better? Yeah, much better. That's better.
Before we unveil our top pick, here's a few honorable mentions.
Cadbury's Creme Egg.
Aquarius. And sometimes I get carried away.
Cadbury's Flake, the crumbliest, flakiest milk chocolate in the world.
Fry's Turkish Delight, full of Eastern promise.
Number 1. Jelly Babies. Is there anything more British than Doctor Who, Johnny English, and the Beatles? Well, how about a candy associated with all three? Tracing back to the 1800s and spawning many adverts starring plump anthropomorphic gelatine toddlers, Jelly Babies are gummy sweets that pair a soft center with a starch-covered outer shell. While possessing a satisfying consistency, Jelly Babies require very little in the way of chewing. Arriving in 6 distinct colors, Jelly Babies have quite an effective fruity flavor despite the candy's small body. It's no surprise that Jelly Babies have remained popular for well over a century in Britain.
Bassett's Jelly Babies, they're in a wibbly-wobbly league of their own.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from WatchMojo UK and subscribe for more great content.